joined by Steven Lauwerier. He is the Somalia representative for Unicef. Steven, thank you very much for joining us. Now, talk to us about some of the biggest problems and the effect it has on children in Somalia. Is it drought? Is it malnutrition or terrorism?
Yeah, thanks a lot. Good afternoon. First of all, orphans in Somalia, as we have seen what the Anatolia Education Center is doing, we have about 600,000 orphans in Somalia, of which 100,000 lost both their parents over the last 25 years. This has an enormous impact on children, without any doubt. And we as UNICEF, we prefer that these kids also are integrated in the community in a way or another. But going back to what it means to be a child in Somalia, what the effect is of what is going on now, about 1/3 of the population, more than 4.7 million people, are in need of humanitarian assistance. And what we have seen over the past months is that the rains in the north have failed. And that has led to a drought, which has made the situation even worse because the crops has failed, water is not accessible, etc., etc. And we see that about 100,000 additional kids are at risk of getting malnourished over the coming months, which is a serious problem. Because we also expect that these rains will not come until the end of April. And even if they come, the effects of the drought will be larger and will be longer in extent than we see now. So we are intervening at this moment with specialized programs to actually access these kids and give them the necessary service so that they can overcome their malnutrition.
Steven, tell me this, how is UNICEF helping child soldiers reintegrate? Because this is a big problem in the country, right?
It is a very big problem in the country. Just to give you an idea, there are about 3,000 to 5,000 child soldiers in Somalia. Child soldiers, they're not all soldiers. Some help out making tea, taking little jobs in military camps, and that's with all armed groups. This year alone, we reintegrated about 700 child soldiers back to their families, back to their communities. And that's by offering them vocational skills, trainings, to get them back to become a child again and to get back their space in the community. I visited the center a couple of weeks ago in Mogadishu, and it is quite amazing to see that these kids that were before enrolled and having a gun are now getting their dreams back. And when you ask them what they want to become later, it's like we saw in that reportage just before. They tell you they want to be a doctor, they want to be a police officer, they want to be a plumber, an electrician. So it's giving these dreams back to kids that is important.
All right, Steven Lauwerier joining us live from Nairobi. Thank you for that analysis.